LP3 Cronus here, and I don't have a great war to show you. We got matched up against this farming clan. They just picked off our number 1 and 2 guys, and we requested that they fill their clan castles. They put a few troops in their clan castles, so I don't want to get ahead of myself when I show you that we had 24 3-stars. We absolutely destroyed them. They didn't have anti-3-star bases, but we did 3-star every single one of their Town Hall 9s and a number of their Town Hall 10s. 1, 2, 3. Most of them did not have troll bases. Most of them had regular bases. And in this video, since there's not a ton I can show you just because of those missing clan castles, it's a little unfortunate. But I do want to show you some Town Hall 9s actually 3-starring Town Hall 10s. So JY is a Town Hall 9, and this base, even if it had a clan castle, because of the placement, this raid would have been the exact same. So he would have 3-starred this Town Hall 10 even if it was full of a clan castle, full of dragons or whatever. He uses his heroes to take out the clan castle and that queen, and then he just does a humongous Asian wall on the top right hand side of this base. And if you take a look, you'll see that there's 2 single target infernos, and he uses the haste in an interesting way to really shove his hogs right on top of that single target inferno. And as you know, you can't heal while being targeted by an inferno, but since it's only single target, it only affects 1 hog at a time. So he compensated by bringing a ton of hogs. You'll see he only has 4 wizards for cleanup. That's all he'll need, since he'll have enough hogs to overwhelm the inferno tower. The heal spells would work, and he has a ton left over to do cleanup. So takes out the last of the defenses, turns and takes out those skeletons, and he's still got his queen and a couple wizards up, and they'll help him take out the rest of this base. So it was a great attack by him. And despite the fact there were only a few troops in the clan castle, he would have 3-starred this Town Hall 10 even if there was a full clan castle, just because it was placed so poorly. But not take anything away from him, it was a great attack. So Town Hall 9s out there, just understand if there's a Town Hall 10 with 2 single target infernos, it still can be hogged. So take that in consideration when you're doing your scouting. So great attack, JY, and way to take down that Town Hall 10. Always good to see a Town Hall 9 reach a little bit, especially in a war like this. Practice. That's what we were encouraging people to do. Try out strategies they may not have been familiar with. Get used to things. Try out different things. So Spencer got a 96. He's also a Town Hall 9, and this was a really interesting strategy, and it came very, very close to working. So he went in for the lure as if it was a full clan castle. He would have pulled out whatever's in there. Speed it up for a second here. Drags him to the bottom, and on a base like this, it's really designed to make sure that your golems don't get anywhere near the center, and that you have a tough time taking out that town hall. So it's really kind of an anti-2-star base, in that it's really going to give up a high percentage 1-star. Anyways, he goes in with a 2-finger drop of hogs, and they will of course run around this ring. Now, it's really important to take into consideration how far these defenses are away from that Inferno Tower. So you'll see that it's already locked onto a bunch of hogs, and it's not healing them, so their health is going down. But as soon as they jump over to that Archer Tower, they're out of range, which means they can be healed back up again, which I thought was excellent strategy by Spencer. He knew exactly where to drop his heals so that they would be effective. Of course, they're getting roasted here. They will jump out in a minute. You'll notice the hogs on the right getting fried. But since he had enough hogs, they were able to clean up a lot of the base before getting taken out. So you'll see that almost all the defenses in the outer ring are gone. These 2 balloons, I'm not sure what their purpose was, unless it was to clear ones, in which case that was a great idea, and I would have not thought of that. I might have brought 2 dragons. I'm not exactly sure how I would have done this a little bit differently. Maybe I would have released the dragon after I let my queen go in there to clean up, because as you'll see, the queen will take out that Inferno and a Tesla, and then I would have maybe sent the dragon now. But either way, Spencer is able to take down the Town Hall. Queen will unfortunately die, as will the king and the rest of the troops, but very, very close to being another 3-star on this Town Hall 10 with a legitimate base. I just wanted to show one more attack quickly, and that was, again, from Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong base. Where are we here? Here we go, sorry. From Dean. And I really like this attack because we encourage people to experiment. This was really a go wee-wee with back-end hogs, which for a base like this, you'll notice there's really only 3 compartments, and they're not even really real compartments. You've got this big wide open space with the army camps, you've got this center area with the town hall, and then you've got that top enclosure with what's going to be a couple Teslas and a couple archer towers, but everything's really, really wide open. I think I probably would have pegged this base as a Valkyrie base, but to each his own. Either way, Dean is practicing this attack, which I think works out really well. So he drops his golems. He's got 4 witches, which is a lot, considering it's not going to leave you a ton of room for hogs. But what he's doing is he's detonating all these giant bombs, which means that his troops, his hogs on the back end, are going to be able to run free. His witches, of course, make excellent tanks. His heroes are doing most of the work here, along with the wizards. And, of course, his golems are going askew because of those defense on the outside. The skeleton traps will actually draw the king back in, which ends up working out for him. And he got a 3-star, so I can't complain about this attack at all. But I think I probably would have dropped my hog a little bit sooner. The idea of having back-end hogs is that your troops will continue tanking for those hogs while they're doing their damage. So you'll see that these golems are starting to go down. A lot of the witches, their skeletons are done. And only once this town hall actually falls does he start sending in his hogs, right now. So a lot of that tanking is gone. The X-bow is still on that golem, which is great, but the cannons and the archer towers, a lot of that I think could have been done a little bit more quickly, but again, can't complain. He got a 3-star and it was an excellent attack. So he drops the perfect spot where all the remaining defenses are, and now it's just clean up. And he's got a ton of troops left. I mean, just absolutely destroy that base. I think even with a clan castle, he would have taken it out. So we had a pretty good war. We're only about 12 stars shy of a perfect war. Granted, listen, they weren't the hardest bases, but really big kudos to our guys for stepping up and 3-starring every one of their Town Hall 9s and a lot of their Town Hall 10s. So great job to everyone at Cronus. Good to get back on the horse with another strong win, and hopefully we'll face a war clan next time. Oop, live attack, another snipe. We don't need to watch that. Hopefully we'll face another war clan in our next war, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.